Get inspired by seeing fellow heroes apply AHK in everyday wins. The shared stories alone make membership a no-brainer. Score 3 hours of weekly Zoom magic, 2 on Friday, 1 on Saturday, with live lessons, pro tips, and one-on-one fixes to supercharge your skills.
I don't know what happened.
You have to, do you update?
I don't know. I think I did have an update, and from there it is doing this. Oh, what happened? Let me open the VS Code. Oh, but this is running. So we were talking about
More.
Go to the file, go to more.
more.
Yep. Now just start searching. And so to your point, Connie, yes, even if you have nothing over in the recently modified files here, you can find them. Now, what I thought of just this morning was an interesting idea, because like in Sight, you have, I think it caps at 9. Maybe there's a way to get it a bit more than that, but who knows what editor people are using and if they have like this kind of search capabilities, right? But what's really cool was with AutoHotkey, as long as people have it turned on, we could monitor the most recently used files, right? And not only, don't forget about AutoHotkey, we could let people search for whatever file that they have opened recently and keep stored in our own database, so we don't cap it at, I think maybe it's 20 in the most recently used files, I forget. But we could store that in a database and then make it simple to search. Oh, I want to search for Excel files, right? And give them a fuzzy match, right? Because we have all the data. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. Wow, that's great.
Yeah. Now, why not be able to just click on the item and have it launch?
You should be able to. It should switch to it.
Oh, well, the problem here is that that's a menu, right? So right-clicking allows you to open the file folder, but double-clicking, what does double-clicking do?
Yeah, double-click should open it.
Yeah,
It
it should open it in the file. Okay.
It should, but it doesn't.
Yeah, no.
I have to fix that, I think.
Okay.
I think
was
that
my
is
point.
one of,
Could you
that is
fix
a very
that?
interesting.
Should we consider maybe having a run there option also? Would there be time? Like, I'm just thinking, what else would you want to do? Open the folder? Is there an open the folder on
Yes.
that list?
Yes.
Yeah, there's an open folder and there is a run the file. Or well, open the file.
So
Well,
double.
There should be,
Open
open the file,
file's not,
or
it's
edit.
not run. But from the editor,
Okay,
I
sorry.
don't think you do.
Let me ask you something, Connie. What you're referring to is not opening the file in the editor, is running the file. Is that what you're saying? Like double clicking should run the file?
No, I think
Exactly. That's an edit. It's an edit. That's what I'm saying. So we should have a,
you're in the editor, so I think
talking about the options,
double clicking on it, I think ought to open the
Right,
file
open
in
the
the
file.
editor, just like it does
context
under
menu. What
file.
I can do a run. I think.
Joe, you're.
Yeah, but if you go back to it, Irfan, and pull on what? On what? I guess I'm nothing.
Who are you talking to?
Actually, I am disconnecting.
Hello? I'm not sure what's going on.
Do we lose Isaiah?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. Anyway, so right click. So what I'm saying here, so this should say like edit file instead of open file, right? To be clear, because that's what you're doing. You're changing it to edit it. Then we have the open folder. We should have a run, right? Now, I don't think we want to run as admin. Like, I don't think that'd be something I do very often. But is there anything else that we would want to do from this context menu? I think that's probably it. Anyone have any suggestions of anything else you do?
How about remove?
We could have a delete, yeah, remove. We could also have like a zip and almost zip and attach to the clipboard. But yeah, I like the delete from list.
Yeah, delete from list, not delete the file. But
Yeah,
delete
exactly.
from the
Sure.
list.
Well,
Right
actually,
now you've got cleanup, but that's not the same.
No. But to your point, Connie, actually, I think you just identified we want both. We want delete this file, that should be an option, right? And then when you select it, it says, are you sure you want to delete this file, right? But delete from list is a whole different thing, which I think is great. So cool. Oh, is Isaias back?
Yeah. I think my internet was kind of like spotty. I thought it was yours because I could hear. I was able to hear Connie. Yeah, I was able to hear Connie just fine, but yours, it was just stopping all the time. I was like,
the irony. That's so funny. Joe, your internet, dude. You're like, hello?
Well, is a few minutes ago, you stopped transmitting for me.
You're talking to me, Connie?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, hopefully we're okay. Yeah. So Isaias, we were just talking about, we did come up with a couple extras. So there's remove from list. Maybe that's a better term, Connie, than delete, so we don't get it confused. So in that context menu, we would have remove from list. We would have a delete file. That's also, when you select that, it says, are you sure? Right. We would have a run option. Is there anything else? I was even brainstorming of like, we could have a zip, but I don't think a zip or run as admin. I don't think those are things that are done enough to justify cluttering up the menu.
I don't think, no. Menus, you know what? So long as you don't have like 50 items, once you're just working with 10, menus are great. And if you don't want to use up all the time, all the space, use a sub menu for certain things like administrator or things. And
100%.
Right. So it doesn't matter how many actions there are. We just reorganize, right?
Even then, let's just even rethink it, because when you first said submenus, I was thinking about like you were mentioning organizing them by the action you're doing, right? But what I would suggest also is, well, what if there's some more advanced or other? You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
That way you're immediate, because I don't want to have a run. Here's my run menu to select run as admin, run in V2. You know
no, I mean? Exactly. I think the ones that you're going to do more often should be outside. The ones that you don't want in the view, then you just make them in a sub menu. If there are too many, right? I'm not saying that you have to right away use sub menus.
Right.
It's just if you have like 20, then let's reorganize so that we just have the most used ones out there. And the ones that I don't want all the time, but I want them sometimes, should be on a sub menu, basically, is how I use menus, by the way.
Which brings up, Isaias, can you pull up the text I sent for the proposed snippet structure?
Sorry, I'm not. So
in Telegram.
Oh, Telegram.
You know, the snippets.
Oh yeah, I got it. Let me see. There we go.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Right.
Yeah.
So we were also talking about, hey, you know, what'd be really cool is to have AutoHotkey snippets handy. So there's a list of menus with AutoHotkey like templates, you know, that you would, and it follows this structure. So go to the bottom. Well, go below that one, Irfan, because first let's show all the parent in Telegram.
Yeah, in Telegram, there's another list, basically. Yeah.
The list is just the roots. So to Isaias's point, these are all the parent This is on your main.
Exactly.
Right. And then under it, if you go above, that's what's under each one. They're probably I alphabetized the bottom one. I didn't alphabetize that one. But so we'll have a menu item within our editor that allows people to grab little examples. And I think we should only do V2 code, right? Because it's just too much to have both V1 and V2. Yeah. But I think the structure makes it. Grok came up with it, and I'm like, overall, I think it did a pretty good job of helping people kind of stay organized and know where to go, what you're looking for. What do you guys think about that? So to be clear, like that's the parent menu. Above has, so let's say under advanced tools up above, which you can see on line 242. Oh, I can do stuff with the registry. Let me enum values in the registry. You'd click that, and in your editor would be the snippet, the example of that functionality. Does that make sense?
So for
what-
example, we have this menu, and this menu will be available here, and we will go to this specific snippet, just like we do in here, and we select our snippet, and it gonna give us the example.
Right.
And what those examples be from the documentation?
No, not necessarily. Maybe some will borrow from there.
Yeah.
But I don't plan to use the exact examples from documentation
Okay.
because our list isn't from there, right?
Well, that's a really good idea, because the other day I wanted to do a tray icon.
Right,
And
and you
I couldn't
forgot how to
remember
do
the
it.
format, but I knew that if I went to the find icon and then clicked on it, then it would give me the code, because I just couldn't. I didn't want to read the help file to find how to do it.
Yeah.
But I remembered the other one where it was.
Yeah.
And
The help file is great because it's very, very specific to do this thing, right? And then when you scroll down, often you'll see they use that thing with a couple other things where they're often used. Those bottom ones, that's where I'd be like, that's closer to the principle that we're talking about, right? It's not just here's in string and here's how you split. It's combined, doing an actual, more than just using that exact command. Does that make sense? So it's usually often going to be multi-line is my point, right? It's
Right. It's an example of something. So it's not just using the command by itself. So basically, if you allow me to share my screen,
tap into over 466 plus hours of AHK video gold, including fresh clips like this for anytime learning that fits your schedule. Members enjoy a sweet 25% discount on everything we offer, from in-depth courses to ready-made scripts and pro services.